Hi, Jason Hodge here, and you are tuning into a video blog. And this hangout is on how to video blog. How do you video blog? And so today I'm gonna be very brief. I've been doing videos all day, and so I just wanted to just kind of jump in here, knock this out, get you what you need, and then move on so that you can move on with your day as well. Okay, so there is 5 areas that I wanted to touch on real quick on video blogging. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the what it is and all that. You can find that over in my blog post. But video blogging, there are 5 areas that you can use it for. Actually, there's more, but I'm going to go over the 5 of the main ones. Training. You can use it to answer questions. You can use it for trending news. You can use it to edit, actually, which is not one of the ones that you typically hear in the industry, but you can shoot your video to edit. When we do video production, a lot of times we do shoot to edit. And by that, I mean that you create a video because you know that later on you're going to harvest bits and pieces from it. Sometimes you will do a video and you may talk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. But you know that in the midst of your conversation, at a certain point, you're going to hit your stride. And as you hit your stride, you know that you're going to be pumping out relevant information that is going to be really good sound bites that you can use later on in other productions, B-roll footage, things like that. So what you end up doing is you shoot the video with the mindset or the understanding that, okay, I know the first 5 minutes are probably going to be junk. But after that 5 minutes, I'm going to hit my stride, and everything after that, I know it's going to be just right on it. So when you shoot it, you say, okay, so I know I'm going to knock that 5 minutes off, re-edit it, put a new front on it, put a new back on it, and now I have a very pristine video. Okay, so that's what I mean by you shoot it to edit. Another thing is that you shoot it for reappropriation. Shooting it for reappropriation is pretty much the exact same thing. You know that you're going to cover a certain amount of points. You know that those points can be used in various areas of your marketing mix or whatever. And so then you shoot that accordingly. You know that I'm going to name 101 video blogging techniques in this video. Well, you may not air that total video of 101. You may say, now let me break that video up into 101 new unique pieces of video. Okay, so you just now created 101 videos off of one sitting. Pop a new front on, pop a new back on, and now you've got some great content, maybe some great content that you use inside of your newsletter, maybe some great content that you use for your audience when you want to educate them, but you want to really take your time with each point. So each point, you're not able to expound on each point in a list of 101, but what you can do is you make that list and then you can go back and then knock out each point. You could actually set your whole year up in content creation by doing something like that, a very simple strategy like that. You go through, name them, and then you go back and then you just dive into them. Dive into them. You build them out with rich content, articles, statistics, maybe some interviews around that particular aspect of what it is that you're talking about. So there's a way that you can video blog. It's very relevant to your audience. Another thing is that as you go through, when we talked about answering questions, you go through and find the questions that folks are asking, whether they're asking you questions or they're asking other people questions that you have the answers for, or you can get the answers to them. So you go through, find the relevant questions, find the most common questions, answer those questions, and then you put your video out there. What ends up happening is that as people search for those questions, search under those queries, they're like, okay, how do you blank, 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 right? Now, when your video goes out there titled, oh, I have the answer to how do you blank, blank, blank. Well, now your video comes up in the searches. If it's good information, more people will be linking to you. They'll be sharing your video. That will show Google that your video is very relevant, YouTube that your video is relevant, and all of that. So then you start building in when you show up at the top of those searches. When people go to search for your thing, yours is relevant. You've got more stuff pointing to you. It shows them that you're valuable, and it also helps them sell more ad space by providing relevant content. So there you have it. For training, you can go through, break it down like how I'm doing right now. This is a very rough cut training. If I was actually producing a training piece, it would be a lot more polished and have a lot more components to it. But nonetheless, training is one way again. And then as you answer the questions, we know, okay, trending news. Trending news. Now, when you go through trending, and if you notice, I'm not making this video perfect. Do you know why? Because I'm going to edit it down and pull the things out of it that I need later. So I'm not really concerned with flubbing it and kind of stumbling over my words. That video is not, it's not about that. What it's about is getting the content out of my head into the video so that I can extract it later on. You're just happening to see this in its raw form. If you follow me, go to, let me see, askjah.com, askjah.com/blog list. Again, that's askjah.com/blog list. You'll be able to sign up for my newsletter, and then you'll be able to kind of follow what it is that I'm doing, and also how you can use it for your own business. Whether you're in a nonprofit organization, if you're in a small, medium, or large business, you're in a corporation, or you, are a city or one of those civic bodies, I work with those as well. Any one of those areas, or if you have your own project that you are trying to fund or grow or get exposure to, that would be the list that you want to jump on. askjah.com/blog list. Pop on over there now, fill in your information. Okay, so 3 things: be relevant, be concise, and be careful. What does that mean when I say be careful? It doesn't mean be cautious. It actually means be full of care. Do you care about the subject matter that you are addressing? If not, there may be a little bit of challenge, a disconnect when it comes to you connecting with your audience. So you want to get in there with a certain level of passion about what you're talking about. You want to also show that you really are taking the time to answer or to dive into the subject matter, or that you will be diving deeper into it if they take the next step with you. So be careful, be full of care. All right. Okay, that was it for me. Any more questions? If you want to catch us on our blog, we are building it out now. You could actually jump in at the earliest stages of our blog build out. I'm really excited about that. jasonandgrace.com. Again, that's jasonandgrace.com. And you will kind of see it unfold. I would encourage you to click on those banners and stuff that you see there. Click on the link. If you're going right now, as you see this broadcast live, before I do any editing over there, or even on this broadcast, then you will see this actual broadcast in there. Go ahead, find, look at the, I think I left the link for the blogging system. There's also a link for, our other opportunity that we offer. And it will allow you to get established and to start learning how to utilize this platform, how to utilize different marketing techniques and tactics and strategies in order to grow your business and to grow your bank account. All right, so with all that said, I'm Jason Hodge. I will catch you later.